ladies and gentlemen, and the rest of you all. This is very inclusive entrance. Welcome to First Bake. I want you all to get on your feet for the man who everywhere he walks, he leaves. I had it in my head. I don't know. I was going to talk about how the floor was sticky. I don't know. It sounded good in my head earlier. Please welcome to the stage, the cream pie poppy, the man who's always dripping just a little bit.
Yeah. Great. Oh man. One hell of an entrance. Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
It's so nice because somehow my wife and family are out of town. So this is our third night in a row. We're doing like the WWE fucking roads with this podcast this week. So this is our third one. And somehow the first people that we booked don't smoke weed.
Oh, wow.
Like, 2 in a row.
Yeah.
It's my fault.
So
It's my fault.
One of them was the guy from the Ghost Peppers. And last night we had Mark DeGrucci on. Who he doesn't need to smoke weed. Like, he's a vibe. He also wants to fight you.
I was trying to talk Reyhan into having a match with me. I haven't got the courage yet, but I was like, Reyhan can carry me. He has a good weight-wise. So I know that I'll be safe if I had to be picked up. Not that other people couldn't pick me up because I'm only 175 pounds. But, you know what I mean? Like, I want the aesthetic to go with it. So, like, I know that I'm not crazy. But I was, like, debating on it. Maybe next Ashe, I'll see if I can get in the ring. Afterwards, I'll pay Darius a little bit of money, make it happen. We'll see. I like the pin, man. I like the pin. You know, I'll bump in feet. I won't be a carrying cross. I won't just land on my face. I'm kidding.
But why?
But
the designs half of my shirts.
Yeah, he does not smoke weed.
He doesn't.
That was on me. I thought we had talked about it before, but evidently we haven't. And then the Anthony dude from the Ghost Peppers, who's super cool, by the way, again. But while we were there, I was telling him about the podcast and because he asked me what I do outside of wrestling, and we started talking about it. And I always put over the podcast, obviously. And he's like, "Oh man, that's great." And he's such an advocate for weed, you know what I mean, cannabis smoking and shit like that. But he didn't smoke. But we talked about it like he did. Like he talks like he smokes.
Right.
Yeah.
So
you know what I
would
mean?
think you did. Right. Yeah.
Right. So I thought it was a no-brainer. And then I hit him up and I'm like, yo, we got this podcast where we talk about weed and random shit, whatever. Would you be interested in coming on? And he's like, hell yeah, man. I think it'd be great. I was like, is there anything you can't talk about? A job and all that shit. And he's like, no, we can talk about whatever. So again, I just assume
You would go.
Yeah, he smokes. And he gets on and he doesn't. And like Daniel just looks I could see him look at me like, this motherfucker, the first person you booked.
Like the first question, I think I said something like, is it okay to with your job, if you smoke on air or something like that? He was just like, oh, I don't smoke. I was just like, what the fuck?
All his questions just crumbles up the pages, throw the shit.
Yeah, it could have been so much worse, but it was chill. It was chill. Like,
hey man. Well, I know with our podcast, sometimes we have people come on that don't smoke either. So
yeah, some people
it's fun.
Yeah,
it's fun to interact with.
A vibe, no matter what.
Yeah. Are y'all still on a tea break?
No, we started back up this past Sunday.
Nice.
So, if I can be transparent with you,
I hope so.
Last year in March, I got in a car accident. Oh, big shock! I know it happens a lot. Okay, so I totaled my car. Yeah, no, I can make fun of it. It's me.
Glad you're okay.
Me and my pops were talking about it the other day. He was like, "How many accidents have you been in, total?" And we were counting, and I was like, "Oh, over 7." So we told my sister, and she goes, "Did you include this one?" And I said, "Fuck, we're at 8." So, anyway, I totaled my car, and the way everything's set up with everybody, we record just at either at Ian's crib or at Keith's crib. The way we live, I'm 50 minutes away from both of them, either way, right? And everybody else on the podcast lives on that side of town. So I'm not going to make one of y'all come over here, pick me up, drive over there, get high, drive back, drop me off to drive back, and we're not about to do that. So we took a tea break till I got a car. I got my car 2 weeks ago, so now I'm like, all right, we back in rotation. So
Gotcha.
I told him we're not going to drop the first episode until I got like 3 or 4 in the bank. That way I know we got like a little bit of a leeway in case something comes up and we have to miss a week. But we did the first episode Sunday, and then we're meeting up tomorrow to do the second episode. And then for episode 3 and 4, we're going to try and get some guests so that me and you, we'll talk about that because we're supposed to try and link on that. Okay.
Sounds good.
Because I want to make sure that when we come back this time, it's not just us. Like, it can be us every episode, but we need to start getting some outside voices on too. So,
Man, y'all are funny though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
we are, but it'd
It's
be
about
nice.
life.
It'd be cool to see people interact, like to let people hear us interact with other people too. That's the thing. And then there's
Mhm.
also like certain people that haven't been in that close setting to have like one-on-one conversations or be in like those little settings. So like Yaya might not have been paired with somebody in that type of setting before. So getting the crowd to hear that interaction might be funny because anytime you put somebody with Yaya, you never really know what you're gonna get. So
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? So
True.
those types of things I want people to see because I feel like we can get some genuine stuff. And surprisingly, out of the 3 years we've been recording, I've only had to edit one thing out. Everything else has been clear. Go.
That's
And
amazing.
surprisingly, I was the one that said it. I was the one that fucked up, but I got too high. That was the problem. I didn't have no filter. So
Has it been 3 years already? You guys are recording that? Holy shit.
yeah, well, it would technically be 4, but I don't count the year we were off, so 3.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, we started or halfway through the first year of the pandemic.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, whenever the Spider-Man after Endgame came out, that was when we did it because that was the first episode was leading into that movie. We were talking about that for the first episode. The goal is like now to move from just audio recording to get like a actual video setup going on and have like a look for the podcast and things like that too. So,
Oh yeah.
But there's no point in doing all that if we can't be consistent. So we need to be consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when you tell your parents you want a dog and they're just like, well, you have to show us you're responsible.
Right. And I'm like, how am I supposed to do that?
Dishes and do all this stuff, and then
yeah, I honestly though, the crazy thing, I never had to ask for a dog. We got 3 of them hoes. And I was
that's
a favorite.
how it with cats for me. You just
Well,
you didn't have to ask for them. You just got them. I mean, like I just ended up with cats that I didn't want at different times in my life.
we're black. We didn't really do cats. I do them now because I've dated white girls. But like prior to those white girls, no, Reyhan was not a cat person. What kind of cats did you have?
Just the main cat was just like tan.
Okay.
That might not be the answer you were looking for.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. You could have said anything, and I would have thought that was the correct name. I don't know shit about cat breeds, okay? I honestly don't know why I asked what kind of cat. I should just be like, what color is the cat? Because that's about the extent of what I got there.
I appreciate you, though. That
like, was it a fat cat?
Towards the end, yeah.
Okay, he started getting heavy. Okay.
Yeah.
Or healthy, as I like to say in the gym. I'm like, I say that in the gym. I'm like, he's healthy. Well, I don't ever say he.
Yeah.
Oh, she's healthy. That means she has a very pleasant lower bottom. Yeah.
Sometimes I think Mark's screen's frozen, but he's just like so high that he just like stops moving.
Yeah, nah. For real. It's already happened to me like 4 times. I was like, is Mark frozen? But then he starts laughing. I was like, oh no, he's there. Okay, cool.
I listen intently to other people and what they're saying because first off, I've got bad hearing anyway from like years in the rave scene and like sitting in speakers and then all the time on the range, like while I was in Marine Corps and shit like that. So I can't hear anything. And then every day I've got headphones and like music blasting this ear all the time. So I have to like pay attention to hear people and like really focus a lot of times. So that's my issue. If you're talking, I want to give like that attention Because if I look at anything else or if I like do something else, I'm not going to hear shit you're saying at all. There ain't no subtitles on this either, so that doesn't help me.
That is true.
I mean,
Ain't
I
no
might be able
captions.
to. Yeah,
That
I
would
could
be
put them
cool
on.
if we could get captions though. That'd be dope.
That would be dope.
Can we? Let me see.
And not saying I'm not high too. That's definitely a part of it. But I promise I'm not at that point that I'm just zoned the fuck out or anything like that. I'm trying to listen to what you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
not yet. Give me a little bit. Let me hit this vape a few more times.
I'm gonna say we're climbing over here.
Yeah, I've been there for a while.
So peep this.
Let's get into some questions here.
Well,
Yeah.
all right, Ray. Before you came on, I forgot about this, Daniel. Shit. So I chugged this like 50 milligram.
Chug that.
You want me to?
Yeah.
We're gonna chug it right now. Cool.
God, what a madman.
Oh shit.
It was
Oh,
a
shit.
can from Snapdragon Cannabis. It's like a infused water, but it's
Yeah.
50 milligrams. And I
Yeah.
chugged this like right before you came on too. So that's probably gonna be, I don't know how long we've been recording, but that might come on in a bit. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a good night.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start off the questioning with this. Like, so we have a thing here called the Great Ghost Query, and I feel like this might be a fun conversation to have with you. So let's say you have a significant other, and
Ooh.
they come to you and they're just like, "Hey, I got this sweet ass proposition. Like, I could be the first person in the world to ever do something, like some Neil Armstrong shit, like some fucking." Like I invented the light bulb, fucking Ben Franklin with the key and a kite. You see it, right? And you're like, okay, what are you talking about? And she's like, well, there's a council of ghosts, and for the existence that they've had, they formed this tribunal, the Ghost Tribunal, and they are basically like the NFL Players Association for ghosts. Like they just represent ghosts with their interactions with humans, and they come out and they're just like, hey, we're finally ready to fuck one of you guys, and then it's like, we need you to send your best. So like, if your significant other was selected to represent Earth on behalf of humans and fuck the very first ghost ever, would you be mad, or would you be supportive?
That look on your face was fucking great. Anyway.
He really sprung fuck out of nowhere. It was not leaning towards fuck at all. Then all of a sudden it was just like fuck a ghost. Oh, okay.
It lures you in with a false sense of security, you know?
Yeah, I was feeling real comfortable. Then not all of a sudden. I don't know if supportive is the word I would choose to describe how I would be. So
Would it be a deal breaker?
here's the well, yeah. Well, so at the opportunity to fuck a ghost, would I be mad? Absolutely not, because everybody has the opportunity to do anything. All right. Does that opportunity happen? Does she want to fuck a ghost? Because then, now here's my thing, right? What the fuck is wrong with me that I picked some dumb broad that wants to fuck a ghost this bad? Like, why the fuck is this on your to-do list? Fuck
She
making
doesn't.
history.
She doesn't want to fuck the ghost. She wants to make history. So
No,
she
fuck that. You egotistical bitch. Absolutely not. Okay? No. Okay?
Okay.
Why do you need to be a history maker? What does this do for your life? What does it do? It puts you in a history book? So why? So people can praise you? Guess who doesn't praise you? This motherfucker right
That's a
here.
hell of a run on the talk show circuit, at least.
Yeah, you guys would be.
There's money there.
But you know what? You
talk shows now.
Oh,
you'd be
people.
You'd be doing. You would go from the cream pie poppy to the ghost cuck really quickly.
What if?
That's
All right,
not
let's
good.
switch it around.
That's not
Hold
good
on.
for
Hold
my
on.
brand.
Let's switch it around. What if they came to you and was like, gave you the opportunity? How would you feel about it?
I mean, if they come to my room around 11 o'clock every night, I fuck a ghost damn near with my goddamn self, okay? Just get the lube and get to work, all right? Ain't nobody else there, so it's got to be a ghost. I'm still coming, all right?
But
Um,
you're in a
but
relationship in this scenario.
in my relationship scenario, I don't have a desire to make history that bad, dog. I don't know. Like, fuck a ghost. Now, if they surprise me, like acting like she was a real motherfucker, and then like mid stroke, she's like, "Boo, I'm a ghost." Well, now we're already in it, so I gotta finish, okay? Because my OCD is not gonna let me stop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I gotta complete. All right, sorry. Well, I guess I'm in it already too. Like, even if I stopped the minute she said, "Boo, I'm a ghost," I've already fucked a ghost. There's no getting that back. So I might as well get some reward out of it. But knowing ahead of time this a ghost. So I'm fucking a dead person that's not here. I'm fucking the spirit of somebody. Nah, I'm
Just
good.
You wouldn't be fucking
not,
a dead body.
it's not
Just
like
this,
necrophilia. That's
yeah,
weird.
no, it's just like their spirit, their soul, not their body. You know what I'm
Have
saying?
you like Scary Movie 2?
Yeah, it's like a ghost nut.
Yeah.
You know, like when you
Like
beat it so much that when you feel the sense of orgasm, but no cum comes. You know what I'm saying? The phantom semen. I had an epiphany on the way home from work today. I was like, semen is like lactic acid in your penis. Because when you work out, you're building up all the lactic acid to the point where it's about to explode. And when you jack
Yeah.
off or fuck, if you're proficient in that area, then it's nothing but built up lactic acid that actually explodes. And then boom, then it deflates. And you have to hit your recovery period, get your electrolytes in, and then you can go for round two. Do it all over again for your second set.
Yeah. How
you know
many how many sets are you doing?
Well,
What
goddamn, it
you know?
depends on the month, brother. Um, Jesus Christ. Well, see, here's the thing. If it's by myself, you know, we might get like a couple. It just depends on the day. If I ain't got shit to do, I get bored, or the wind blows the right way. You know, sometimes it just swings right, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, let's fucking go. Okay, all right, you know, a couple rounds. But if there's a person involved, I'm not spring chicken no more. I'm not as young as I used to be. Brother doesn't have 4 5 rounds in me. You better enjoy these at max 3, and that's if. See, I don't know. It's weird because it depends on the other person. If I'm having fun, I can go all night. That's the problem. See,
Yeah.
that's the thing. But these bitches are boring. That's the problem. Okay, so I don't have fun, and I just be like, let's get this over with. All right, you know what? You're not working, so I'm not gonna work. Let's see who comes first. Guarantee you, I'm gonna win this race. All right, but when you make it exciting for me and you back up all this bullshit that you done said and Snapchat and text messages and ooh, I'm gonna tie my hair up and go, and then you actually do this stuff that you done got me all riled up for, well then yeah, I'm gonna have a great time. And if I'm having a great time, I'm going to hyperfixate on fucking. All right. And then boom, you get 3 or 4 rounds in, and they're gonna be 3 or 4 grade A rounds. You see, I got levels to this. Like, I had these conversations with my girls, my homegirls, not my girls. I don't have girls. I'm to myself.
You're a virgin.
Um,
You're a virgin. We
exactly. Boom.
yeah.
Right. But guys have levels of dick that they give out. All right. And this is what I be trying to explain to these homegirls. I said, these motherfuckers got to stop giving out grade A dick to girls that they don't want to stick around. All right. That's the problem. Grade A dick makes people stalk you. All right. If you don't want them to be around, pull back. Pull the fuck back. D plus
But
to C minus at best.
look, man.
All right. Brother, you can even tease an F if you want to. Go on academic probation. Relax.
See, but here's the problem with that, right? So sometimes you only got one shot to make it happen, right? So if you don't give that grade A the first time, then you might lose it. Okay. And then if you give it the first time, then you got to continue giving it until whenever, because then you're setting a precedent, right?
That's
You
what I'm
can't give grade
saying.
A sometime and then give D effort afterwards.
you got to make that decision before you give it out the first time. Do I want to keep this one around, or do I want this to be done and over with? Because once you start, you got to commit to what you give her the first time. That's what she expects. All right.
Yeah.
And if you leave a
No,
good
I'm with
first
that.
impression, that's going to be the one that lasts. Oh, he fucked the shit out of me. He had me, and that brother had me in the air. I was talking to one of my clients this morning, and she's talking about how this motherfucker threw her in the air. First of all, I'm way too goddamn close to my clients. Secondly, but she's
That's
talking about
normal,
how
man. You're a
I know.
therapist.
Yeah, you're right, pretty much. She's talking about how the
Yeah.
short dude threw her up in the air. She said, yeah. And she said, he had me up in the air. I said, well, he's short. It's not that high. She goes, no, like he was throwing me up in the air. And I was like, what the fuck are y'all doing while you're having sex that involves to be thrown in the air repeatedly? Like, I'm
Baskets.
confused. All right, more power to him. All right, more power to him. Because she's not
Did,
light, and she's
was
not
it
overweight
like,
or anything. She's just not. She's not.
yeah.
She's sandbags. She don't post. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's fair. Oh, that's
yeah.
fun. Okay. I got you.
So yeah. So
Well, how
but
do
yeah.
you discern which one are worth the B level and which ones are worth the level A? Like what's the
See,
telltale sign that'll drop them a letter grade on the date with y'all? And like, you know,
And is there also something that could make you shift mid like you just like something happens, you're just like, oh, here you go, D. We're taking her down a couple of gears.
well, so yes. First of all, let's just go to answer that directly.
Mhm.
Yes, there is. All right, because for me, right, my level of sexual attractiveness to you is directly correlated to how much stress you add to my life outside of the bedroom. All right.
Fair.
So if we're good, and that don't mean everything's perfect, but that means that if we're not on the same page, we know how to communicate, address it. If we got to be mad, we got to be mad, but we get over it. We get back on page quick. You know, that's good to me because no relationship's perfect. So you shouldn't be happy all the goddamn time, right? If you
Yeah.
are, somebody's faking something. Somebody ain't being real. If you ain't never got no problems, that's just the truth. So, but if we're good, then no, that's never going to change. It's never going to downgrade. If anything, it's going to go up because one thing that's the most attractive thing to me is consistency when it comes to this shit. Like, not just this is what I'm doing right now, and then all of a sudden we're not doing that shit no more. But no, you doing that consistent and getting better at it as we go along. Yeah, then if anything, I'm gonna try and give you better dick because I need to keep you around. God damn it, because god damn it, the rest of these hoes be pissing me off. So, keep the one that don't. You know. Now, however, Mark, to you,
Yeah.
how do you discern this beforehand? It really comes down to how much time you're giving yourself before you get to that level. That's the thing, right? Sometimes you don't give yourself enough time to discern that. So
Mm-hmm.
if we moving from I meet this chick the first night and we getting down the first night, then just off default, the best I can give her is a C plus because I don't know what the fuck comes attached to it after the first night. All right, and that's just off of safety and security for myself. Cause you know what? Yes, first impressions last. They do. But who gives a fuck about a first impression when you go from a C plus to an A because you realize this girl is not crazy as shit and you want to keep her around? She ain't gonna give a fuck. She's gonna be like, God damn, I don't know what happened. My brother just started to get together. Okay, so
That's fair.
simple as
That's
that,
fair, man.
right?
You
Let me tell you in the book.
under
But
promise and over deliver.
exactly, you know what you can't do? Go in, meet her the same day, fuck her that night, give her A plus dick, find out she's crazy on day 2, and then decide to give her C grade dick afterward. It don't matter. She's stuck at this point.
Yeah.
Ain't no backtracking.
Yeah, that's fair too. I've been
Yeah.
there. Been there.
See? So yeah. That's what I'm saying. I have too. This isn't me just talking out my ass. It's speaking from experience. And the sad thing is, I consistently still fuck up on this shit. I still don't learn it from my goddamn self. I just know how to tell everybody else and warn them.
But you're attracted to a similar type of person. You know what I mean? Like it's a similar vibe overall. And then
Yeah.
eventually like they just sync up. I think like because my wife and I are we're awesome, man. We got such a great relationship with all this. But obviously like we get pissed off at each other all the time.
Yeah.
So shit happens. It's been 15 years now. We get mad.
Oh yeah.
You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? But she was one like, the way we got together, I wasn't even trying. I was with whatever I was with. I was just after getting divorced, fucking not trying to deal with shit. You know what I mean? Told her when we met, like, I'm not trying to have no kind of relationship, nothing like that. But my problem is like I'm a perfectionist, right? I
Oh yeah.
like to do a good job. I'm
Right.
very it's important to me that I do
You
quality
do.
work
Okay.
anytime I do work.
You take
Art
So
pride
trying
in your
to tell
work.
you, he's
I
trying to
do
tell you
take
he's
pride.
pussy. Like you did work, you get it, man. Us too. Us too.
Yeah, I like
I'm
to have
just
a good
saying.
review.
What's that?
You like to have a good review.
I do, and I don't ask the reviews. That's up to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you ask them if they choose to divulge. But either way, man, I feel like it's hard for me to go into a situation. Now, if it's somebody, my issue is too, like if they turn me off to a point that I'm like, oh, it'd be grade D dick, which I don't even know what that is, but like grade D, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
We could find
I
a
just
way
probably
to
I
show
like
it.
just wouldn't even hook up with him, man. I just be like, all right, I'm out. I'll see you later. You know what I'm
Hey
saying?
man,
Like it's not that
sometimes you
important
get
to me.
in situations where you be like, nah, I really don't want to do this, but we're here, so fuck it. Um
I've been there. I'm weird, man. I'll be like, nah, I'm good, and just leave. Like I've been there.
but see the thing is, I've done that too though. I've done that too. I've had girls butt ass naked and be
Yeah,
like, actually, you know what? I'm a bounce.
and
And
it's
just
like
walk off.
nothing against them directly, but like something they said or something like
Some
that.
yeah, sometimes it is against them directly though. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, sometimes,
Yeah. Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Well,
Not
let's answer this. What is like one sentence that would turn you off the fastest if you heard?
Put my foot in your mouth. Bitch, no.
yeah,
Absolutely not.
that's the one.
I am not a foot guy. Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do a lot of nasty shit, but I will not put your toe in my mouth.
I wouldn't touch my wife's feet. I wouldn't. My wife when we cuddle, like feet touching and shit like that, freaked me out for years. Couldn't do it. Like she had to. We would cuddle, but she had to keep her feet off me. It
You
was the
know,
thing. Yeah.
I've matured on a lot of things. There was once point in time you couldn't convince me to eat ass. Now I'm an advocate. You know, I'm an advocate. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah.
So
Yeah. Like I said, he's an aspect.
That's what I'm saying. But I
Love
ain't
it.
never putting no toe in my mouth. Okay, ever.
so let's unpack this a little bit.
What?
What are
Is
we
the
unpacking?
how is the toe worse than the hoe?
Well,
Oh,
for
well, I
one, I
mean, the
just don't
ass
like.
is clean when you do it, brother. It's
Yeah,
not like,
absolutely. I'm not just like, oh, you just got off the
No,
toilet, girl. Yum yum. Absolutely
no,
not.
no, no. I know that, but but in the same situation, is the toe like you would think that the toe would be clean, or is
No,
it like
man. Shit,
are they
sits in
just like we
socks
just got
all
off of
day,
work?
be
Uh,
sweating, the
okay,
dirt
yeah,
and
no, no, no.
bacteria getting between the toes. People don't really clean their feet properly. Some people be like, I can't bend down or lift my leg like that, so I'm gonna just do a little light scrub. That shit don't really be clean. People don't go get pedicures and get their feet taken care of. No, fuck that shit. Keep your
Let,
foot fungus out my goddamn mouth.
people
let
wash
me,
their ass, though. They wash their
People
ass.
wash their ass because you feel
yeah.
that crust and that shit gonna start to annoy you. So you gonna
Yeah.
go back to the bathroom and be like, nah, get this shit out. You gonna scrub a dub that asshole, dog.
So let's say you're sitting there, you're like looking at your phone. All of a sudden, you hear like this, like a similar, like a.
Oh my gosh.
You're like, what the fuck is that? And all of a sudden, your significant other or just some random person just like lifts up their feet and they're dripping wet, and you look down and they were just in like this bath and they're completely clean and completely sanitized, and they're drying them off, and they're just like, huh?
Their fucking feet. Ew. What the fuck? Gross. Wow. First of all, that noise you made was perfectly fine. And then you said dripping off their feet and my stomach turned. What the fuck? Bro, no. Oh man, I won't hit a woman, but I will shake the shit out of somebody. All right, now
I
absolutely
ain't
the
Chris
fuck
Rock.
not. Okay,
I ain't Chris Rock.
okay, absolutely not. Okay, what the fuck are you doing? Put your feet down right now. Okay.
I just want to preface this by saying I'm not a foot person. I also would not want to put a feet. I just want to understand like how you differentiate, because I presented a situation in which the toe is just as clean as the hole. And
The answer is still no.
okay,
Yes,
all right.
I
but I
feel
will
like
tongue punch the shit out of that fart box.
That's gonna be our promo for this episode. It's gonna be, I'll put the shit out of that fart box, please. You just gotta let them know up front.
Yeah,
Like,
this is what you're in for.
this is what this episode's gonna be.
This is what you're in for.
we're getting Rayhan a wife in this
Yeah.
episode. He's telling all the secrets.
Real talk. I'm gonna be honest with you. The craziest thing is I'm very simple. You just have to pay attention. That's it. If you don't pay attention, I'm not gonna be interested in you. Because my biggest thing is just like I've been in relationships where the priority is strictly the girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? That shit doesn't feel good, bro. Not all the time. Like you can fake the funk for a little bit, but after a while, that shit starts to eat away at you a little bit. It starts to make you feel a little less than. You know what I'm saying? So like, I've gotten to a point where I've just felt like the lowest piece of shit because I put somebody else on such a pedestal that when they left, I didn't feel like I had anything without them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, on the flip side of things, I chose to not be in a relationship where I'm not valued as much as the person on the other side. And if you show me that I'm valuable to you, it's going to almost become a competition of who can show the other person more. Because the more I feel like you value me, the more I'm going to want to show you how much I care for and love for you and things like that. The thing is, the simple things I tell people about myself, people aren't really paying attention to. So then when it comes to the relationship side of things, they miss a lot of things that really start to get under my skin, bother me, make me not be interested, all because they wasn't really listening in the first fucking place.
I feel
And the
like that.
minute I realize you're not paying attention, I'm like, all right, well, fuck it, I'm done.
I feel like that goes both ways in a lot of situations. Honestly, a
does.
lot of women feel the same.
It
You know,
does. It
but
does.
it's definitely fair. I love my relationship again because it's a similar feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole give and take thing. We got a good vibe going there. I'm sure Daniel can speak similarly about him and Emily.
Yeah, we're pretty cool. We're chill.
And they got a great vibe to be around too. So like it helps, man. It like just like you lift each other up. You know,
Yeah.
and if you're in a situation where everybody's trying to make each other better and like
Yeah.
love each other and like have positive interactions and shit like that, it's a cool fucking feeling. Honestly, it's a really cool feeling.
A lot
So
of it's just like them letting you be yourself. Because a lot of the things that you want, or if you pay attention to, like that's what I realized for my wife is like any dumb thing I could possibly think of. There's nothing that I'm not afraid to say, like to scare her off, and like that in the same way the other way around. But like it's just fun that I could just say like the most absurd shit that anybody would ever say, and she'd just be like, "Shut the fuck up," like it. But yeah, so that's kind of what I think is uh, as somebody who's married both the girls he's ever dated. One of them worked out, one of them didn't. Like that's as much relationship advice as I can and probably should give.
Don't get me wrong. We've gotten close a couple times. There were a
Yeah,
couple of relationships that almost went the distance. And it's not like it's not something I don't desire. I do want it. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy being in a relationship. I just want it to be the right one. That's my main thing. And so, and then like once big stuff starts to aggravate you, and you get aggravated by it enough, then small stuff starts to aggravate you, like shit that you don't like. So like one thing that I noticed, like post relationship, I was like, you start to kind of go back and critique things like, okay, so when I get in the next relationship, what small things we can do to build bonds, but also kind of give them a little bit more insight about like me, things like that. And I was like, I've never had a relationship where my significant other sat down to watch like something that I was interested in. You know what I'm saying? Like now, movies and stuff, they'll do that, but like, you know, like you sit down and watch your TV shows together. And that shit's like it's cute stuff to do. I think that's dope. Like I may
Yeah.
not necessarily like everything I have to sit down and watch, but I mean, it's still like just dope doing that with somebody, right?
Yeah.
Well, shit. Why ain't nobody sitting down watching How I Met Your Mother with Rayhan? Like, come on, I want to talk to you about Ted Mosby and his trials of finding a woman. Like, I want to sit here and over explain stuff to you about all the. I want to seem knowledgeable for once. I don't want to sit here and have to ask you all these Twilight questions. Like, okay, why the fuck is the wolf not get the girl? Okay, I don't know.
Because
Like,
he was creepy as fuck, and
Yeah.
well, yeah, the
he
imprint thing was
imprinted on the
wild.
child, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's wild. That
the
was
whole
wild.
situation
I
really,
was.
yeah, man.
I was pulling for him for the longest because I felt like he was getting led on a lot, and then he did that, and I was like, "Well, brother, I can't even defend you now because come on, dog, like
Yeah,
That's like every favorite wrestler I've ever had.
pretty much."
Yeah. It's just like, all right, man. Like fucking
Jesus Christ! Oh my gosh!
um
I always try not to name names, especially if they're still active, because never want to burn bridges.
yeah.
I don't really feel like there's any bridges for me to burn at this point that haven't already been scorched, but whatever, fuck it, right? Like so. But like, there's been so many that I was like, oh, I like this wrestler, and then they will say something stupid, and I'm like, well, they can't be my favorite anymore. I can appreciate their work, but they can't be my favorite. And it's had to switch so many times. You know who my absolute favorite of all time is, and I absolutely have so much 100% appreciation for this man, and I'm going to tell you why. Kurt Angle.
Hmm.
Okay, now he's my favorite, my absolute goat. All right, some people have Shawn Michaels, The Rock, Triple H. No, Kurt's my goat. All right, in ring, absolutely phenomenal. Character work, untouchable to me. All right, he knew how to be heel. He knew how to be baby. He knew how to be cowardly heel. He knew how to be dangerous heel. He knew how to be funny heel, and he knew how to be the heroic baby. Kurt was the man to me. All right. You know why I appreciate Kurt so much? Because you
Why's
look
that?
at Kurt, right? And you see his life, you see his character, and then you see that in real life, he's pretty much the same person he was on screen. So by every natural law of nature, he should probably be the most racist motherfucker you know. And he absolutely may be, but you would never know because out of appreciation for his fans, he just keeps his fucking mouth shut. And that's why I appreciate Kurt Angle. Because so many times in wrestling, in music, you know how many times I have to look at the screen and be like, Kanye, shut the fuck up, please, so I can
Bro,
listen to Graduation in peace.
I can't.
Please.
I had to take a break from Kanye.
I
Like, I had
do.
to block his music.
I be have to push this motherfucker on punishment like he's my damn child. Like, okay, I can't listen to you right now until you shut up for at least 2 years, okay? Then I give him a break, and then the minute I give him a break, he says something stupid again.
Where
It's
he,
like,
where he like makes a skirt. Some dumb
oh
shit.
my gosh.
What the fuck is wrong with
Like,
him? Anyway.
but that's why I appreciate Kurt Angle. Because he appreciates his fans just to keep his opinion to himself. And that's all I ever ask. Nobody asked you for your opinion, so shut the fuck up.
I'm talking to you, Undertaker.
Yes, Taker. Stop killing kayfabe. Taker, please. You're
Wow.
ruining
Yeah.
it. I don't
He
like
had to get
seeing you as a
bypassed and
human.
everything.
I don't like that he's saying stuff and I'm actually laughing at some of the stuff he's saying. You're not supposed to make me laugh, Taker. All right? Only time I'm supposed to laugh at you is when you say, hi, Teddy, when you turn around in the limo. That's when I'm supposed to laugh at Taker, okay? Not when you're over here telling jokes on your podcast. Jesus. Man,
That's passion.
sorry, I apparently needed to get that off my chest.
I love
No,
it.
that's what this is here for.
Man,
So, How I Met Your Mother, is that like your like people have The Office or people have like Friends? Those people are the worst.
We don't talk about friends in this house.
That's
uh, hey man, okay, so well, ask your question and then I'm gonna address the friends thing afterward.
Oh, I was just gonna say if I find out somebody's favorite show is Friends, like that would be a deal breaker for me. I
Oh,
was like,
that's
there's
not,
no,
yeah.
yeah. I was like, I don't know if it's just not for me. I
Mm.
feel like
It was a
I
Living Single ripoff. Like
yeah,
I watched Living Single. I
Right.
didn't watch Friends.
That's the thing. It's a little harder to get into after you've watched Living Single and you know that's where they got the idea from. So it's like,
Yeah.
but I have watched it over. I've watched it a couple times all the way through, just because I like to try and give stuff a fair shake. They have moments like it's like it would.
yeah,
If it had been an original show, I probably would be more into it. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Well, keep in mind, like the people that watched it, they thought it was an original show.
right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, so it's a little biased. You see, you have the
Yeah.
people who knew where it came from and the people who didn't know where it came from. The people who didn't know
Yeah.
where it came from and thought they were seeing something original, most of them love it. So was that. But on the flip side, maybe ignorance is bliss. That's what they say, right?
yeah. It
To
must
answer
be
your
nice
question,
to say Friends is your favorite show. That's got to be nice.
I
That's
don't know about nice is the word I would say, but I mean, yeah, let's go with that for now.
like
Um,
your word. Not a lot would be going wrong in your world. Like
yeah. Well, yeah.
it wouldn't be a good. It wouldn't be a good life, but
You
like it
don't
would
have a
be.
lot of major issues. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah,
life hasn't gotten too real for you. You feel me?
yeah.
In regards to How I Met Your Mother, it's in like my top 5 shows. My number one sitcom of all time is Jamie Foxx show. Nothing touches that for me. I can watch it from start to finish, anytime, any day. If I don't know what to watch, I can put Jamie Foxx show on. I'm good. No matter where. Season 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. I'll watch it. So good with him, right?
It's got everything. It's got everything.
Yep. I love it. I love it. It's underrated. And I think it's just because it came behind the time from like Fresh Prince and had just kind of wrapped up and Living Single had gone off air. So like there was a lot of really good black sitcoms going off, and it kind of slid into a time slot by itself where it didn't really have a lot around this block. Like UP, I think it was UPN at the time still. Um, was what it was originally on, and it was like in like before the Girlfriend Parker era, but after the Fresh Prince Family Matters era. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it was in like a weird spot. But I thought it did really, really good, and I watched it. It came on like during the Malcolm and Eddie time frame. You know what I'm saying? Like those were good shows, but like they don't get talked about as much in the same regards as the Parkers and Moesha or Fresh Prince and Family Matter. You see what I'm saying? Like if you got the opportunity to go back and watch Jamie Foxx show, Malcolm and Eddie, Eve, those type of shows, those are some hidden gems when it comes to black sitcoms. Like really, really good. Jamie Foxx number one for me. Boy Meets
Number
World,
one.
How I Met Your Mother, Fresh Prince, and then Abbott Elementary.
Yeah. I haven't. I need to. My wife watches that, so I catch like episodes here and there, and I enjoyed every single thing. I just need to sit down. I'm sure she would love it if I asked her to watch it with me.
Oh yeah, Abbott is. I don't think I was really expecting. I didn't go in with bad expectations of it. I thought it was going to be good. I don't think
Yeah,
I realized it was going to be as good as it was. Like it
yeah,
really, it locks you in. Like if you start from episode 1, it locks you in pretty quick. And you don't get a lot of just. I'm not even going to say black sitcoms, just like shows in general like that anymore. Really,
yeah.
like,
I
um,
I feel like if it's a network sitcom, like that automatically has something against it for me.
yeah,
Like I feel like they have to prove themselves to me now. Like they
you
gave like
you
I'm
do
going
like
in. It's gonna
that.
suck. Almost all of them do.
that blind trust with the sitcom era is gone. You can't give that no more. Like, yeah, absolutely agree. You got to prove it to me. I still 100% miss live studio audiences. I really wish there was a way to make that a thing. I hope that I'm as successful as I would like to be in life one day so that I can make that a reality. Even if it only lasts for one season, just to say I was able to do a live studio audience show would fucking make me right. But yeah, but I want like real people to like.
Well,
I
hold
feel
on.
like I
Why
honestly
can't
feel
you?
like, huh?
Why can't you?
So, well, it's not that I can't. It's just think about like what we were saying when we were talking about distribution of the peni, right? Where
Sure.
you were like you're a perfectionist, right?
Yes.
So like I have a vision for how I would like things to look. So if I can't make it look exactly like that, I don't try to explore it until I'm on a path to be able to get to that point. You see what I'm saying? So like whereas I'm not saying it's not going to happen. I'm saying the goal is to make it happen. I just got to make myself get to a point where I can properly finance it to look the way I want it to. Because, like,
Yeah.
who's to say I ever get picked up from a network to do it? That doesn't mean I can't do it. I might just have to pay for
Yeah.
production and shit on my own. So then I need to be successful to be able to do some shit like that. Or maybe I get enough star power through wrestling or some other venture to the point where I can get pulled to get live studio audience sitcom greenlit. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's different avenues, but I got to get on that track to make it happen.
I think, and I'm probably wrong, maybe, but we've known each other for a while.
We have.
Okay. And
You're
I'm
not
sorry if
wrong
I
about
cut you
that.
off, Daniel. I know
Well,
I've taken a lot of talking in this one, but like we've talked about a lot of different things. And remember there was a time that we talked about us doing a story on YouTube completely, right? Okay. So we there's ways that you can make things work. And you have to develop proof of concept before the networks are going to start talking to you anyway.
Right.
So if we can here's why I think you have a higher possibility of getting this shit done than you think you do. Okay. There was a time where you made a very large name for yourself on social media really fucking fast. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you can continually do that now because your personality is so good, it draws people to you. And you've got a huge following that loves to see you and loves you for your personality and loves you for everything that you show on there, which is great. And like the cool part is I don't see you being like a fake person on there because I know you. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like that means a lot to me. So they're attaching to you on there. You've got how many followers now on just TikTok?
I think 192 or 191,000. I think
Okay.
like right under
So
192.
so you've proven that you can get the audience. You know what I'm saying? And your views may not be what they should because it isn't for anyone, obviously, but
Yeah,
they are what they are.
algorithms.
Yeah. You know what I mean? They are what they
Yeah.
are. But like if somebody like what the hell is his name? Mr. Hamilton and shit, like
Yeah.
these guys, this dude like went on had TV shows and shit out of this and he just
You're
got his
right. He
followers,
did.
bro. Why can't you?
It's a good point. You have a valid point. I
And
ain't
you
got
have
nothing
the
to say back to
capability
him.
there. You
Yeah.
got you got you got
you got
your all your crew y'all are entertainment moguls. Every
Like,
damn
get
body.
the motherfuckers to show up. That's the biggest issue. That's the biggest issue. And that's when I lost my fire, Mark. That's when I lost my TikTok juice. Okay? Because they started pissing me off. See, it's just like the relationship shit all over again. Just pay fucking attention. We met the same time every week. I didn't have to get in chats and be like, hey, are we meeting up this week? No, I did that if we weren't meeting up. But if we were meeting up, we just, hey, see y'all next week, 11 o'clock, Saturday. All right? motherfuckers started doing shit. I'll go to the fucking recording spot and don't nobody show up. Like everybody had the memo that we didn't have to record except for Reyhan. And I'm like, what the fuck? And they're like, well, you didn't say nothing. I never say anything. I said something the week before when I said, see y'all next week. That was me saying we're recording next week. And it became a consistent thing where these motherfuckers were planning stuff during recording time. Then I would ask them for other times and nobody could be available at the same time. I was like, man, fuck it. All right.
But,
So I got
but,
frustrated.
but man, you were at a point that people were asking you to meet up. You had comments and you had fans on TikTok that were like, "Yo, we're gonna be in Charlotte, man. Let's get how do we get involved in this? How do we get to like we want to be on these Don't React challenges and all
Yeah.
this shit?" And like, bro, you could have just built it and just
I
had
should have.
other people showing up to it and then
I
doing
should have.
whatever. And you still can. That's the thing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you can still do this right now. And
I
you can
had the
build that live studio audience that you want
I had the
with these
idea
people.
of um doing them at wrestling shows, like just getting the audio set up and just doing them at wrestling shows going for it. And then
Do the pre-show.
yeah, right, exactly. Like most shows we're call times 3-4 hours before the show even starts. So like
Yeah.
and then 2 hours before they actually tell us why the fuck we're there so early. So then so like um that 2 hours could be time where I'm making content and shit. So that's what I was just thinking about doing that. Now I just gotta actually put foot to the pedal and do the shit. Well, make
I'm
the
sorry.
fucking audios.
I'm sorry. I do this to Daniel too.
Yeah, it like
No,
it,
because honestly, some more people need to be like that though. They need to be able to
yeah,
just tell them like, "Hey, motherfucker, you could actually do it. You just gotta actually try, motherfucker." So like,
yeah.
you're right.
I know if I edit clips and I put them out every day, that stuff will come of it. It's just sometimes it's just like the motivation is just not there,
It's not.
and like
Well, I
that's the
will tell
shitty
you
part.
what,
'Cause you know,
I have to get out of my head of like when ideas that I get really excited about fall through. So we did the one Cheetah Girls video on TikTok that really blew up, right?
Yeah.
Um, to what was it? The Cinderella song from the first movie. Then there's a second song. There's another song in the second movie that one of the fans that saw the video had commented on. It was like, "Oh, you guys should do this song." So we did that one. Now that one didn't get quite as much of attention, but it was good. So then there's the one big main song from the first movie, and I was like telling everybody like, "Oh, we should redo this, but we should really do the scene like how they do in the movie. We should get the same outfits. We should have like people standing in the background to be the extras for the parts. We should have the same camera cuts, the dance moves. We should learn it, and we should really like 100% recreate the scene, but add our own like dumb assery to it, uh, as we do with everything, right?" And they were
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, let's do it." So I started doing the behind the scenes videos for TikTok to hype it up that we were doing because everybody kept asking for the song. And then we got to the point where motherfuckers stopped showing up to shit. And then I got kind of deflated because I was really excited about doing this shit.
Yeah.
So
That's
I keep trying to double back. But then I'm like, also like, some of the people in the group aren't the most well coordinated dance wise. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I need to find more people. So maybe I'll just keep building to it and we just use who's available when it's time to do it. So I don't know.
maybe.
Maybe
Do a talent search on TikTok, man.
I could do that. That could be a whole series.
It could be.
Could be a whole
Spread it out
series.
to Instagram. Like
just
do
like ask people to submit videos, and then you could like do videos of you reviewing those and like get content out of that.
I like the way you think, Mark.
thank
I
you.
could do that. I could say, hey, I want to remake this video. Let's do a talent search because my group of people ain't shit and they don't show up to shit. So I'm gonna find people that want to show up to shit, and then let's do a talent search. And then the people who, if people do respond, which I'm sure some will if they see it. It's just really about if the algorithm pushes it or not. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when people see my shit, they interact with it. That's the thing. It's just the algorithm don't always push it out. So,
Well,
um,
the fucking TikTok shop and the damn what the fuck, people paying for the views now.
yeah,
That's what gets everything. Like my
yeah,
shit's been throttled for forever. It kills me. And now
yeah.
I just get violations for shit that doesn't even happen, which is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I spend more time going through old videos and deleting stuff that got audios muted than anything. So I'm just like, all right, whatever. But I think like if people do respond to it, maybe we like theatrically but comically act out the auditions
Okay.
and make it a series. Like
Yeah.
turn it into like a scripted reality series of the auditions type deal, but make it different than like I guess like how Drewski's doing like the could have been records auditions. I don't want it to look like American Idol auditions. We'll have to find some way to Rayhan it up to where it's different and turn it into like a real like thing. But then you still get the real product with those same people in it at the end.
Oh yeah.
And then if the original crew shows up, they can be the judges for the audition videos. You're sitting at the
Do
table
you
like people are auditioning to replace them.
What is the oldest that you think that you would coitus a lady? That's a fucking.
Oh, okay.
How like where do you think your cutoff is age wise?
ain't one? There ain't one.
Yeah, I don't really know if there is one. It's really more about what you're working with, honestly, and
Yeah.
how it looks. Like if you're well kept, I don't really give a fuck about the number. Um, if it's not sagging
Look,
super crazy, like as long as Raul the Bull can get up, we're good. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like,
Look, Shaka Khan is on TikTok and she's still fine as hell. And I
I
don't
say,
remember, I don't even know how old she is,
I'm saying,
but I
Angela
would not
Bassett
turn
in
her
her
away.
70s, I'll bust her down right now
Right.
with her
Yeah.
consent, 100% with her consent. But I would bust her down
Absolutely
right now.
with consent.
Let's
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
let's
We're respectful as fuck here.
respectfully.
let's put together a MILF Mount Rushmore.
Man, Angela Bassett is up there. Put her on. That's one. Go ahead.
I
Okay.
would like to submit Marissa Tomei.
Mm-hmm.
I'll stamp my approval on that one. Yes,
Okay.
I
absolutely.
got that one.
Um,
Janet Jackson.
see, Janet's rough for me because some days, yes.
She
Some
ain't rough for me.
days, absolutely. Some days, absolutely. But at the right angle, it's the
Mm.
wrong angle. And then Michael show up. And then I'm like, Sometimes Rayhan be upside down. That can be kind of spooky. So, but I'm not mad at it. I understand it because, like I said, most other times though, she look like Janet. It's just sometimes Janet go to sleep, and Rayhan don't need to be there when Janet sleep.
I'm willing, man. I'm willing to take that bullet if I need to. You know what I'm
Hey man,
saying?
more
Like,
power to you, the king of popping that booty hole.
yeah,
Go ahead, go do
yeah, yeah.
that.
All right, so we've got one slot left for our MILF Mount Rushmore.
Oh man, this is tough. Okay, hold
Just
up, hold up.
one? One.
Oh man, MILF.
Have to be a mom?
No, she just has to
No.
be older,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
it's okay if they're both.
Yeah. Duh.
Christina Aguilera.
Eh,
I don't know if she'd be on the Mount Rushmore, but damn, she fine as hell.
she's fine. I don't know if she'd be
Uh,
on. Maybe Selma
uh,
Hayek.
Selma,
so-
yeah, Selma
yeah.
Hayek.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you could go Selma Hayek. I'd be happy with Selma.
I would go Selma. I'm good with
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah. Where are we landing on Halle Berry though?
don't get me wrong. She's
Or
honorable. She's a very great honorable mention. Halle is still fine.
I will
She's
land anywhere she wants me to.
Oh wait. Maya, the singer Maya.
Yeah. Man, I like Maya. She was cute. I wasn't really into her like that though.
Look up a picture of her now.
I can't see that.
Hold on.
I need you to pick one.
I forgot you guys are on your phone.
There we go.
Oh yeah, yeah. She's gorgeous.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
she's like 50.
Damn.
Yeah,
Man, 50 now is not 50 when I was a kid.
I'm
You know what
saying.
I'm saying? Like
I'm saying.
my dad was 50, had like white hair, shit was already balding and stuff. I mean, I know I'm bald, but like, man, I still feel young for 46. You know what I mean? Like I feel really young. And like 46 ain't the same as when I was a kid seeing somebody at that age. I don't know what the hell the difference is now between like back in the 80s, besides the, we just went harder, I guess. I don't know.
Crack.
It was the crack?
It's the crack.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's cracking.
That makes sense. Mm-hmm.
So, MILF Mount Rushmore. We have Angela Bassett, Marissa Tomei, Janet Jackson.
Sometimes Michael.
I thought we were just throwing names out there. If y'all ain't into Janet like that, I guess. I've always had a thing for Janet. Like ever since, way Rhythm Nation, way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So like, and then like Velvet Rope was still.
Don't get me wrong. Like I said, 75% of the time, like a rock. You know what I'm saying? Built for it tough. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little 25.
I got you.
Yeah, it's a little flaccid.
Right.
You feel me? I feel like I'm missing somebody. I'm gonna be mad because we're gonna stop recording. It's gonna pop up. It's gonna piss me off.
Do like a speed round. Just start naming people.
Sofia Vergara.
I hear her name all the time. Where the fuck is she from?
Modern Family.
Modern Family.
Okay. Married to Al Bundy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's hot. I don't know. Not my Mount Rushmore, though.
Number one for me is Marissa Tomei.
Did you say Gwen Stefani?
No, I said Vivica Fox.
Oh.
Vivica Fox, she kind of aged down to me.
All right. Let's see.
What about Dolly Parton?
I love that.
I love Darlie. I don't know if I'm putting her Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore boobs, absolutely.
Do you think that Lisa Ann has earned a spot just because of her lifetime work in the category?
Hey man, Lisa Ann ain't never won no award for me ever since I saw her anus fall out. So no.
I didn't know that happened.
Yeah, that's on video. That traumatized me from porn for like 3 months. I refused to watch it. Nobody gave me no warning. My brother was just like, "You need to watch this video next time you're in the mood." And I was like, "All right, great, cool." But I didn't masturbate for like 6 months after that, dude. This shit pissed me off. Traumatized. And I have not watched a single Lisa Ann video since. She will never be played in this household again. Absolutely not. Because you should put a disclaimer on shit like that. I do not appreciate that, okay? I was mid-jerk. I was about to climax. Butthole falls out. That does not complete the job. Absolutely not. Okay? No.
You see the Howie Mandel accidentally posted a picture of a prolapsed anus on his TikTok?
Oh my gosh. These celebrities are freaks. They're freaks. Every last one of them.
I just want to say it's always the white ones.
Or Diddy.
Well, yeah.
How the fuck?
Bro, I knew he was going to get off. I knew he was getting off. Because here's the thing. They kept saying RICO cases, but all the witnesses weren't talking about nothing that was on a RICO charge. I said they do not care about this man beating Cassie's ass. They don't care about that. I appreciate it that they tried to make that the point of the case. Does she deserve justice? Absolutely. But that's not what he's on trial for. just like the freaking election. Focus on the point at hand. Jesus Christ. Stop trying to win brownie points on shit that you think people are going to get emotional over and focus on what the point is. That's all they had to do. Tie him to one thing and he goes down for all of it. That was all. And they just kept trying to pin it on, oh, these parties and he had sex. And all the witnesses kept saying the same thing. Yeah, he would get male prostitutes. Yeah, they have drugs. Yeah, they have baby oil. Yeah, he fucked. We all fucked Cassie. Okay, we get it. Cassie slept with everybody on trial. Okay, thank you. We know that now. And he beat her up. We knew that when we saw the video. What does this have to do with the trial? Nothing. And that's why he got off. I said 3 weeks ago he was going to get off because then nobody was touching what he was actually on trial for.
Yeah. And then everybody wanted to qualify whether she was actually being like abused or not, or whether she was like willingly participating or not, which I think is pretty ridiculous considering the situation. But
it is, but once you report a public opinion, it's already going to start going in the wrong direction soon.
Yeah, man, that shit's crazy. I can't. And how do you? What he got convicted? All right, so he got found guilty for 2 counts of what was it? Traveling for prostitution.
Yeah, it's like 10 years each max.
But how is that not also sex trafficking? Is that not the same thing? Like he's just like he's shipping people across state lines and shit to fuck people. You know what I mean? Or to be abused by people. You know what I'm saying?
I guess what sex trafficking would be if they were proving that it was against other people's will, the other person's will. The thing was, nobody at any point in time was like, they told Diddy no. They all just said they went along with it. So it's like, well, none of this was against your will, so it's not sex trafficking. It's just prostitution at this point. Y'all had sex and got paid for it.
And they were getting paid for it.
Yep, and that's what I kept trying to, like, I kept telling people, I said, at some point in time, somebody needs to point out that somebody was not allowed to leave. That's all it takes, is that someone tried to leave and wasn't allowed to leave. You point that out, you prove that, you got somebody being kidnapped, that gets tied into sex trafficking, he's guilty for the RICO charge. It's an easy tie-in. They didn't go for that. They went for, he was beating her ass and making her have sex with people, and she never said no. So, okay, so she had sex and never said she didn't want to have sex. All right, that's great. So,
yeah.
Y'all paid for the sex? Yeah. He paid y'all for sex? Yeah. He wasn't in a state where it was legal? No. Okay, that's prostitution. That's the best you got.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. That's crazy.
Shit like this makes me feel like I should have been a lawyer so I could find the actual laws and tie this shit to stuff. But
it's not too late.
I don't have the patience for it, brother.
Yeah, you do.
No, I'm talking about for the schooling. For the schooling. I absolutely hate school. I detest it with every fiber of my being.
You know, you don't actually have to go to school. You just need to pass the bar.
You're true. That's a very valid point. I don't know if I know enough, but I could learn. Might take some time.
All right. I've just been debating on DoorDashing sheets this whole time, and then
you still haven't ordered anything.
No. It's been like what, 2 hours too.
I realized they've also taken the combo meals that I usually get, like, away. And I'm just like, well, what the fuck? Now you're just gonna make me order everything a la carte, and it's gonna cost me $40. Like,
yeah,
no.
they're saying you're taking too long to decide, brother. They said, look, the menu's shut down, bro.
So I agree with you on every single thing that you just said. But if you watch the footage back, it looks like I didn't give a fuck. But that's because I was just very hungry, and I was gonna.
Brother, still trying to figure out his food.
Man, Ray, tell people how they can find you online, man.
Oh man, it's always the hardest part of every interview and podcast. Okay, Instagram is easiest. Reyhan Inteus, straight like that. Twitter, I believe, is the same. TikTok, I believe, is I am Reyhan Inteus, but also may just be Reyhan Inteus. Not 100% sure. That's one I always get lost on. Snapchat, you can't have because that's just for people I fucking know and like talking to, because you're not about to be just sending me messages because you feel like you can. All right. And then, is there anything else? check out the YouTube channels. There's like 4 of them. They all got different shit on there. And our podcast, Hypothetically Speaking, on Apple Music Podcast and Spotify. And I believe that's everything. Oh, and my Twitch channel, which is also www.twitch.tv/Reyhan Inteus.
Do you have like a Beacons link or something?
If I was responsible.
All right. So that's your first step tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna work on that. Okay. All right.
And then send it to Daniel so we can post it.
I had a link tree that I believe is still active, but I might need to update it.
Okay.
Yeah, Linktree is it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Linktree just doesn't allow us to do like weed links to like people that we have like promo codes for. So we switched to Beacons, and I really like it a lot better.
I think it's way better.
I'll probably do Beacons too. I'll probably just set up a Beacons and do it that way.
Because you can set up videos to show up on there. Like your latest matches can be like clickable from it. Like all of this kind of.
I put that short film that just came out on YouTube. I got the YouTube, like it just plays the video right on my Beacons thing. It's pretty dope.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll look into a Beacons. We'll set that up tonight.
Fuck Linktree.
Oh yeah, fuck Linktree.
But we'll leave you with one question or one. Yeah. So we have a playlist that we're making. Everybody that we have on, we ask them to add to it. It's a high playlist. What is the one song that you think needs to be on our high playlist?
On a high playlist?
It doesn't have to be a song about weed, but it's like a vibe.
No, I got you.
Like,
I got you. Give me 1 second here. It's Summer in November by Sir.
Brought some action to the show. Trying to learn me what you know. Sugar sweet, just how I like. Please appease my appetite.
I don't know that I know that.
Oh, it's a deep cut, but it's good. It's good.
Okay.
It's good. Trust me. When you feel right, just give it a try. It's a vibe. It's the whole vibe.
So we've lost. Up there you go.
Sorry, my bad. You know what? I was looking for the song and then I hit this lock on my phone and I was like, oh wait, fuck, we're recording my face.
Steve, now here Sheets has a 50% off 2 orders of $20 max.
How have you not ordered yet?
But it's through DoorDash.
All right. Anything else you wanna add to this? Anything you
No, man, I appreciate y'all having me for this. This shit's fun, man.
Yeah.
This is
We had a blast as well.
Thanks for staying so long.
No problem, man.
Yeah.
I'll sit here and kick it with y'all anytime, man. This is fun.